and welcome to IgluConf 2017, almost a tradition. So this is now the first year of IgluConf, but we wanted something so that we'd have something in Finland with, you know, not the regular faces speaking. So the international kind, the superstars, they're all over there, those guys, and they'll be speaking magic to you these 2 days. So, like I said before, we have 156 attendees, plus sponsors, their stands and all of that stuff. So I'm expecting this place to be packed a bit later. Happily, because this is a free event, there will be no show, but unfortunately we will be having free beer, so the no show will be a bit lighter than some events.
Great.
Karl.
So, this is the first IgluConf. We've also done plenty of Finland Azure User Group events in the past. Sakari has started them a year ago. We've seen some of the speakers from this conference already sneak peeked there. There was Magnus at the first IgluConf, I believe, at this same venue. We've upgraded the room since that. We were packed in the kitchen, and it's going great. If I recall, Teemu had a great story about how did the idea of IgluConf itself also get initiated.
Sure, is this up? Yes, nice. So hi, my name is Teemu Tapanila. IgluConf is a very interesting concept because this game, the name is already from 2012. We were attending Cloudburst, which is in Swedish Azure conference, and people were like, oh yeah, we have a nice conference here, but we have nothing in Finland. So then we were like, we need to do something, and they were like, what's special in Finland? Of course, it's cold, the weather is not nice, there is no sun. When is that? Oh, that's in January. So what will be the name of the conference? Of course, we have polar bears and we have igloos, right? Everyone has seen polar bears and everyone has seen igloos. So, of course, our conference name was then confirmed to be IgluConf. It took us a little bit longer, a few more years to finally organize the event and get all the speakers. And that's what I really want to thank is like all of our speakers to joining us. It's a real honor to have you guys here.
Oh, the energy guys.
Yeah, not the Belgium one, sorry. So yeah. But yeah, that's where IgluConf itself came from, and that's where the name is from. Then a little bit about today's agenda.
Yeah, so we actually have a pretty good lineup already today. There is food, there is beer, and we have a couple of sessions. We are going to start with Sakke's now renamed presentation that's talking about social media, politics, machine learning, what else? Well, how to make yourself valuable, make friends, gain influence, etc., and profit through social media.
This is not true at all, what he said. So, let's go with that.
Yes. Then we are actually switching gears and we're going to talk about batteries.
Switching gears?
Yes.
You want to speak here?
Lovely. We are doing this later. How's it on? I'm going to demonstrate. So we actually have this catch box that we can use to record also the questions. So if you have a question, I'm actually going to throw this at you. So that's a promise. Any questions? Great. Love it. So we're actually then going to talk about application diagnostics and how to do the kind of not the most common and not the most 101 thing around that. Then we'll have some foodies coming, and then we are going to go zen with our bellies full around continuous delivery, monitoring, and all of that loveliness with Magnus. Then we're going to talk about ARM templates and what is missing there, what is something that you really need to know, what are the most common gotchas that people don't yet know with Alexander. We'll have some coffee. We'll talk about IoT with Sam. And then we have our panel. And today's panel lineup is interesting. We have various topics. We have Sakke hosting it, and we are going to talk about...
We have serverless and compute and a bit about the future, code versus configure, and all of that fun stuff. And I'm expecting these guys to have a fist fight.
Yes, so we are going to talk about serverless and why it is so good. You're welcome, Martin. And actually, to top it off, we might also start handling the beers during the panel as well to make it a little bit more interesting for you guys as well.
Exactly.
All right.
To panelists.
With that, we have some minutes. This event is not... This is your thing.
Yeah, I know.
You are looking at me like I'm stealing your thunder.
Yeah, you're continuing talking. I don't know what's that happening.
Talk to the hand.
I have too many mix. So to sponsors, this couldn't have happened with some of the companies pitching in. So even though, you know, guys at Flux have done a lot of work and been very helpful, then I need to give a shout out to Microsoft and to Sulava. I think Sulava people are actually sick today, they told me, but you know, live stream. And then Composer and Solita. Solita guys are setting up a stand, so it's excellent. They've given us some gifts to give out in raffles and stuff like that. So I hope that wherever you work, you might consider, you know, helping the local user group so that we can have events like this and, you know, give some spice to this technical boringness of our lives. All right. Thank you to all attendees and speakers, and I think we'll begin.